One, two, the third one, fourth. Yeah, they are starting their shift at 5 a.m. And yeah, we are here on Wednesday morning. Yesterday afternoon I didn't film anything because it was raining. I left work, no rain. I checked the forecast, no rain until 9. Halfway to home, Lizzie, griva, no? It started to rain. So it was not a lot, but the jacket was wet. And then I came home. I said, "Oh, never mind. I'm already wet. Why should I wear now? I should bring with me, take with me umbrella." So we went for a walk with Lisa, as per usual. But it was raining too hard. Well, it was raining, and I didn't want to get camera wet. So yeah, today is Wednesday, and only 2 days until the, let's say, quite a worrying situation. Well, it already is, but even more worrying situation in Slovenian healthcare system, when 30% of doctors in hospitals and 20% doctors in healthcare centers will stop working overtime. And because we don't have a lot of medical doctors, that means you will have quite a hard time to get seen by a doctor quickly. And yeah, and so I was already talking that the government has a possibility. Well, government has an option or a possibility to declare crisis or emergency situation, and thus force medical doctors to work. But apparently so far they haven't decided to use this option. On Monday afternoon, the Ministry of Health said that they will basically, in cases of, let's say, okay, we'll be right back. So yeah, as I was trying to say, they decided basically in cases, let's say in emergency rooms, 24 hours, if they will not have enough staff to man several, departments, emergency medical departments, they can then, join together forces. And this also means if in cities, if there are several if there were several like emergency departments, they can combine. This is quite an basically strange, because in Slovenia you have, let's say here in Ljubljana, you have one emergency room, but it's actually it's very, let's say, unique situation. So the emergency room is located at the hospital, but it's also staffed by the doctors from the health care centers, not only from the hospitals. So basically now they are saying that, they will relocate medical doctors as needed. And the other case, other measure, let's say, that they want to implement, shift work. So basically, I assume they are trying to say that, one will work in the morning and one in the afternoon. But I don't think this will solve the problem. Let's say if currently you have 3 surgeries open in the morning, and one of these surgeries will not, one of the doctors will not work overtime. So you now have, and he previously was working overtime and basically said, okay, he covered additional, let's say, shift in the afternoon, but now he will not. So now it will be, one of the other 2 doctors will have to work now the afternoon shift. But that just means that instead of 3 doctors in the morning shift, you will have now perhaps 2 or only 1 doctor working per shift. And already let's say, Lizzie, already the doctors are working in shifts. So for example, let's say my primary, family doctor, he works, so one day he works in the morning from 7 to I think 1, and the next day he works from 1 until 7, and the third day once again in the morning, then in the afternoon, and then every Friday he works, he has different schedule. So sometimes he's in the morning or sometimes he's in the afternoon. So this is already in effect basically. So I don't know how this will resolve the situation. And basically the same thing is also going on in the hospitals. So yeah, I don't know how this measure will help. Yeah, but they didn't say anything about declaring, emergency situation. Okay, we will end on this point.